Welcome back to ARK. We played a bit during the week, doing some building and farming and some incidental stuff that has happened. I don't remember if I had an Allosaurus last stream, last video, or if I got him in between episodes. I think I got him between episodes because that just kind of happened, right? He was over by Eric's house, I think. No, he was over by the Metal Rise, and I think I just snagged him.
Yeah.
Nice red one, pretty awesome. Also picked up second trike big wheel here, another nice red dinosaur, just because I like the skin. Good level though too.
Props to Jesse for naming the trike a big wheel.
Yeah, well I don't get credit. I don't get credit for the name concept. That was Eric's name.
You took that name from him.
Yeah. Eric came up with the name. I applied the name. Therefore, I get 75% of the credit.
Such a capitalist.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. No. That's Yep. That's how that works. I built a wall. There's a nice perimeter wall here. We got a barn now for animals over here, which is all the large animals that I don't want contained in the house that I want, behind a wall at least. So all the iguanodons and raptors are in here. And then the smaller animals I still keep in the house. Yeah, perimeter actually stretches all the way to that cliffside over there. Not like super far. You can see the wall right there in the shadow, I think. Let's hop on Pigeon real quick. Oh, damn it, my torch broke. Nope. Damn it.
You know, it's funny when the
There's the wall.
beavers. It's funny when the beavers take a shit, because it looks like they have gigantic balls, gigantic testicles.
I mean, they are rodents, so that
It's the
that
same
does
color
track.
as. If it's a brown, one like Daggett, it looks. It looks like it's his testicles.
This episode brought to you by Beaver Nuts.
So
right.
what have you guys got up to during the week?
Grab a package.
That's kind of a big question.
Grab a bag.
Update the viewers on
Beaver
what
nuts.
has happened between episodes.
Well, I mean, if we want, I can. The only truly interesting thing that happened to me besides my Sinnoh dying during the week was the grind to level 89, doing a lot of explorer notes, alpha killing, and building, not just harvesting but crafting. But I have hit 89. I haven't hit 89. Sorry, I misspoke. I was damn near there. Or no, fuck, I did hit it. I did fucking hit it. Sorry, it's throwing me off because
Make up your damn mind, Garrett.
I did a lot of grinding at the wee hours of the morning. I knew I dinged 88 and got us the cryo fridge. That was my goal the whole midweek, was just to grind up materials, craft a fuckload, kill alphas when they were available. And what ended up happening on the one day, actually when I dinged 88, like I set up, I cryopoded a Rex, flew my happy ass out to Carno Island, which is the exact opposite of Herbivore Island in the south that we visited in the first episode, and got our Ankies from originally, where no herbivores whatsoever spawn on Carno Island. It is just a fucking death island. It is one of the most dangerous places to live in the game. It has a super high alpha spawn rate and shit like that. And yeah, I went out there, found like a level 5 Carno, and hit the Explorer note, killed it, got the XP buff, all was, fine and well, no problems there whatsoever. Got back to base, crafted. At some point in there I dinged 88. I was happy. Things were good. Life looked nice.
Everything was looking up.
Yeah, right as my XP buff expires, I go up into my rookery to kind of survey my land and all I have done there.
Yes.
And the first thing I do is I
As you
see a 90 Alpha Raptor right in front of my house, which I literally sat and stared at for a good couple of seconds. Just no words, just that's so bullshit. Like, because I'm going out to Carno Island just to set up that alpha kill with an Explorer note was not the way I wanted to do it, because that meant that I was wasting probably at least a good 1 minute between back and forth flight time with the XP buff just going. So just wasted time. I hate wasting those XP buffs by looking at Explorer notes. And as I'm not anguishing, but lamenting my shit luck with that level 90 raptor now right at my doorstep, I hear the stomping coming up and I look down. Here comes a Rex. And not only here comes a Rex, but the Rex is aggroed on me. And he runs and sticks half his torso right into my beach compound base, where I had a second floor all made of wood because I wanted that to look a little bit different and nicer and not homogeneous with all snow and everything. And he proceeds to start eating it. And this motherfucker's hitting for 260 a bite. That's tamed level Rex numbers. I look down at it, it's a 125. And encumbered as I was, I started shooting the thing. And I also made the huge mistake of that. Well, not so much the mistake, but it was confounded by the fact that the stupid ass Alpha Raptor wouldn't stop loitering around my house, even though he wasn't aggroed to anything. So my crossbow was dealing half damage the majority of the time, and so that threw off my torpor calculations. So my damn near exact amount of needed trank arrows was nowhere near close, and instead of getting to safely shrank this thing out completely from my rooftop, I had to chase his sorry ass all over the riverbed after he had, ate half my base. Thankfully, I hadn't put down any storage. That's like the only big thank fuck moment from that. If he just destroyed a bunch of floor ceilings and corners and stuff. But yeah, it was an experience. And then I think I got 89 because I actually did go get another explorer note and kicked that Alpha Raptor's ass, because that, just out of spite.
Right.
I was just like, okay. But yeah, anyway, that is the majority of my story from the week. Jesse, here's the cryo fridge that I completed.
Yes.
Yep. You can put tames that are in your cryopods in here, and they will, as long as the gasoline doesn't run out, they can never go anywhere. Once the gasoline runs out, then they have the normal 30 days, provided that the cryopod is fully charged. But as you can see, the cryopod in your inventory is a fresh one, so it's got 28 days on it. You probably don't need to charge that one, but all these other ones are really low on their timer, durability, whatever, what have you. So you can use them all today all you want, but I would recommend that those ones, if you take them today, put them back in the cryo fridge if you don't intend on playing anymore between the week. Although I do
Okay.
think there was some good justification in us doing off. What would you say the difference? VOD versus stream? Is that what we would call it? Or not?
I mean, the VOD would just be the raw stream recording.
Okay, so what do you call these regular? So okay, recording versus stream then?
I don't know. They're just farming sessions or something.
Yeah, well, I mean, I figure they're the same thing as housekeeping in our Pokemon sessions. Like, it's better off to do these things off a stream because they're not exactly riveting content besides discussions. And hell, I did the majority of mine while I was by myself here in the middle of like at 6 a.m. till noon after not
I
sleeping
see your
all
playtime
night.
this week is like 42 hours or something.
Yep. That was one of the things I threw out there to my buddy, because he keeps asking, like, oh, we're going to play games at some point? Like, I have some time before I go into work this afternoon, and I'm, like, awake at 1 o'clock. I'm like, I am about to fucking crash. I am sorry. But ARK full-on has its hooks back into me like the old days. And, yeah. Like, I fully expect by the time we're done with this island that I will break 4,000 hours.
All right.
And that was... do we want
You
to...
have a problem.
I'd have a problem if I couldn't manage to pull these hours. I have an effectiveness. I don't have a problem. You go, Jesse. Yeah, you haven't seen my house, have you? You should go check that out.
Yeah, we can go check that out as well for the video.
Yeah, let me. 3 minutes on this Sinnoh egg.
So this is being hatched here?
Yes, these are air conditioners.
How does that
incubating
work?
Air conditioners just insulate against all temperatures. Like, the more that you have, the more it regulates the temperature. It's not a great mechanic. It's more, if an egg is exposed to air and it's not truly incubating. It's more about, they have temperature thresholds, and you can meet those the old-fashioned way just by open air being the right temp, or by putting a fuckload of fires around them. But I don't remember what the true mechanics of it is, but air conditioners just, like I said, they regulate the air. So if
Okay.
it's super cold or warm out, they just make it not super cold or warm, and somehow
Oh,
that
shit.
incubates the egg.
Fair
I can't remember.
enough. Temperature
Yeah,
regulators more so than air conditioners. All right.
yeah. So that makes it safe for it to, like, you could incubate this by throwing up a fuckload of, usually people use standing torches like in a big circle, and I'm talking like a
Oh,
dozen plus of them, and you throw an egg in the center with them all lit, and then you turn off torches one by one until the egg hits its threshold. And each species egg has different thresholds, so it is reasonably true to life to work as a mechanic. But air
So,
conditioners take all the guesswork out of it, and they just make it work.
regardless of the threshold of the egg.
Yep.
Okay.
Like, that's what I mean. That's why I don't remember. Like, the incubation concept is true if you use fire to incubate it and, like, getting to the right heat
Right.
amount. I don't know how air conditioners technically work. If they just nullify it, or perhaps as air conditioners, their influence on the egg widens, it's the spectrum of temperatures it can handle without deteriorating its health. I guess that'd be my guess. Is like in proximity to an air conditioner, it opens up its threshold.
Okay.
This is absolutely just guessing. I've never talked to the team behind those kind of designs and stuff. I'm not even sure my old boss has. Those weren't the kind of stuff that we were worried about at the time. So
Fair enough.
remember, I was just a lowly ass tester. I just make sure the thing works. I don't know how. It's
Yeah.
just
So
like,
if I want to
hey,
fuck around with breeding someday, then I'll need some air conditioners probably.
yes. And
That's
breeding is
why
actually
I'm interested.
breeding is a lot simpler than I remember. You now just need to go into the behavior tab and just say enable breeding. They don't have to wander anymore.
Oh, okay.
That surprised the hell out of me. I, in fact, had taken both your Sinnohs down to the Wacky Shack and was going to lock them in there so they had a good chance at breeding. But then I just enabled breeding, and the pop-up, instead of like a little pink heart when they have a mate boost, turns into multiple red hearts that like pulsate and move around a little bit to show that they're breeding. So you get a decent indication of it. Okay. The other part of breeding, which you do have a good part of, oh, and Jesse, if you want your own thing for that, you might have to. After a baby's hatched, you can't move it. I do believe you. Wait, no. I think you can cryopod them. I think. I can't remember.
Okay.
Because a hatched baby is not claimed. It is not on the tribe because it's, it hasn't imprinted on someone. So actually, you know what? I need to build a feeding trough. Let me do that. Sparkle's like the only one in our Thunder Bluff area that doesn't have his own feeding trough, so I'm gonna quick fix that. There should be a fuckload of metal in the industrial forge. Oh, did you go check that out finally?
Where's the industrial forge supposed to be specifically?
I mean, I would guess an industrial forge that's too big to fit in any base would probably be on an entire mountain of metal somewhere that we had previously figured out.
Fair enough.
Yep. Just a wild guess. Not that you were there when we were gathering all for it and putting everything together for it and placing it. Just the nerve of this guy. What kind of functional member of the tribe are you? This puts you pretty low on the tribe totem pole, Jesse. You need to get your finger on the pulse of tribe matters.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. I'm just bad at things.
Make the
Eric
tribe great
knows
again.
these things. It's like, I mean, I don't know what kind of doctor I'm working here with, but Jesus, if my doctor was just forgetting where an
No.
entire, Jesus Christ, metal forge was, I'd be concerned.
Listen, I'm not a memory doctor, okay?
What would be the term for that? Ology, even?
Not one of those smart doctors.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm one of them dumb doctors.
I mean, nobody's arguing that fact.
Look, I'm only an astrophysicist. Jesus, cut me some fucking slack.
Not anything useful.
Yeah, it's not like you're just gonna go down to the astrophysicist store and get a job.
Yeah, right.
You know, I I hear the Astro factory down the town or down the street is hiring.
Such a boomer argument.
Oh, that was Red Foreman's counter to when his daughter was like talking about being a philosophy major.
Sure.
Was oh yeah, I hear the philosophy factory down the street is hiring, so if you get that degree, it'll be useful right away.
Mm-hmm.
A big warning though, for the industrial forge, and I think you may have noticed this with regular forges if it came up potentially. Once you take cooked metal out of it, you cannot put it back in. So yeah, don't pick up one of these 600-pound stacks of metal, of cooked metal, of metal ingots that is, and then be like, oh no, I'm encumbered and I can't walk over to the creature that I brought over here to
Why is
carry
every
it.
fucking sauropod on the planet here? What the fuck?
Because they want to hear Eric singing or whistling the Jurassic Park theme.
It's just a mixed horde of 7 sauropods of different varieties.
Like everybody.
Just right at the base of the metal rise.
Hey, as long as we never go harmonica, I'm fine.
What, is this it?
Yes.
What do you got against harmonica?
This little thing here is the industrial forge?
This little
It's
jobber
so
here.
tiny.
This little guy.
I was expecting something way bigger, which is why I've overlooked it like every time I've walked past.
I mean, it doesn't seem like much now until you try and put one in your base.
Yeah. Let's
You
put
put
on the
one in
roof.
your base, and then you suddenly, yeah, as long as your roof isn't like this takes. Remember, this took well over 2,000 some metal. This isn't something you placed casually. Oh, here's the other thing though. Oh, never mind. I was about to start it up because they're.
I'm right
Yeah,
here.
we don't need to. We don't need
I
to.
don't care.
Well, I mean, you don't. It's just gonna light up. I was gonna say if you wanted to. This is. We don't need this for streaming content. This is or for recording content. Because you don't need to literally go in there and watch how fast it cooks. Although, admittedly, if you look in there, if you want to grab some metal, go for it. By the way, like I said, there's well over 600 cooked ingots already, and there's a fuckload of raw in there.
What's in here?
But that's what I was gonna. Yeah, I just put in one at a time, just so you don't accidentally burn through all of it. But yeah, that's all this metal. This will cook a little less than half of it off of one gasoline, but this is more raw metal than, like that's thousands of raw metal right there, or the raw potential ingots, I should say.
Alright. Well, I'm not gonna fuck with the 600 stack because I'm just gonna take it all on accident. So I took the 91 that was ready.
Yep, that is more than fine.
I would like to make a new gun today. That's on my personal objectives list. Upgrade that shit.
Oh, you have a new blueprint?
Yeah, we have a higher quality rifle blueprint, I'm pretty sure. Which was some hundreds of metal, I think.
Probably. And then my dumbass forgot to bring more raw metal back, which is the purpose I went for there. Over. Okie doke. I'm an idiot.
Oh yeah, there's this Carno over here.
No argument here.
Can I just grab you?
Oh, and because you have the most tames and you had the barn secured, because that's one thing, Eric, you could secure your pathways a little
Bye,
bit.
fuck
That'd
nugget.
be a good,
I don't know what to
behemoth
do.
behemoth gates.
I suppose, yeah.
Because they seem to keep coming.
Stuff like that I haven't been thinking about it. It's just not really sure how to go about it.
I'd say push them out. You don't need them like super close, like out here, like where the land base starts to widen. Like you might, I don't even know if you'd need one down on your pathway, the lower part, because that's kind of hard to navigate. I don't think wilds are going to randomly wander up that. I think everything that's come to your base and raised hell has been coming from the river, has been coming upriver from you. So yeah, they're basically coming out of the jungle here. So yeah, I think that's the fairly Although this side is pretty wide open, that gets a little trickier.
Hello.
Oh,
Hey. Yeah. I really haven't had that much trouble from that side though.
no, but it's still good to have it secured.
Yeah. No, you're not wrong.
Like, all it takes is just some asshole Rex wandering in. And we have had alphas over here before, so it's not impossible.
Yeah, I need 706 metal, actually.
Are you making something?
Journeyman rifle.
Oh, okay.
So if, theoretically, somebody wanted to take that stack of 600 metal sitting in that forge, is there a good way to get that moved over?
Your Argent has reduced metal carry weight.
Okay. Well, I don't want to steal all the metal, so I won't, but...
I mean, a bunch of it's cooking. Just whenever you see it, take the Anki for a spin when there's raw metal nodes up and harvest them, put them in there. I've been putting all the stone in Baby. That's the other way to transport it if you don't have your Argent, is get the Quets. I think the Quet should probably just stay on Metal Rise because obviously carry weight, and also I think it's literally the safest place we have to store the Quets right now.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like nothing on this island that spawns naturally can aggro it and get up there. Like, that's why, like the deer is like one of the most sought after prey items in the whole fucking game because it doesn't fight back. So like every carnivore in the game will tear after it and try and kick its ass, and well, it doesn't need to. Oh, and Eric, I moved a bunch of. I mean, obviously, I'm sure you've seen here. Oh, you don't need a compost bin, Eric. We have dung beetles. We just got
here?
one of them is over in Jesse's barn. That was the other thing I was gonna say. Is
Okay.
Jesse's got a secure location. I didn't want to put the dung beetle here and have like
Oh,
a
he
Rex.
built a barn?
Yeah, not a big one, just for like his medium stuff. He's got a fence though, so he's secure. Sparkle, you need a feeding trough because you are now kind of the designated breeding area,
Okay.
or at least egg hatching area, because you had.
Air conditioner.
Yep.
Okay, I'll work on that.
Yeah, I was about to build one and put one down for you, but I decided it's better if I.
Oh yeah, did you finish your place?
Damn near. I had a slight setback, but otherwise, I'm pretty close. I pretty much just need to put down. I kind of want to finish the aviary, but that's not a big deal. I can put a roof and stuff on that, but I do need to finish like my storage area, because as of right now, I have all my storage is my tames, and that's not. Well, damn near all my storage is my tame, and that's not efficient. That's not a good idea. But otherwise, we have a lot of stuff that is in a good state as of right now. Oh, but definitely get on that that feeding trough, Sparkle, or at least tell me where you want it.
Yeah.
Because we need new Sinnohs. We have been losing them.
Okay. Yeah,
So
I'll do that real quick.
Or just tell me where you want me to place it. That I can do that while you're over there on the Spino.
I just got off the Spino onto pterodactyls.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm sectioning off a new storage chest for saddles specifically, separating
Okay.
that from equipment. So if you're ever dropping off equipment or saddles, they're now separate places.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, if I'm checking your stores to see what you have.
Right.
Because I will start mostly using my own stuff for things I gather.
How come there's like a section of the foundation?
Because I couldn't pick up the drops that were coming into your house.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
you
fine.
have a. Yeah, unless were you able to interact with them when they were in here?
I think so. I don't remember having issues with them, but you guys can come get the scuba gear I had.
I made my own flippers. I wanted these guys to be able to first come, first serve for that stuff.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so I'm going to do an experiment today. I'm going to set a few dinosaurs to roam, just because I'm curious if they'll walk off these fucking cliffs or not.
I'm
Fair
pretty
enough.
sure they. I'm pretty sure they will, but that should be entertaining to watch.
I feel like they didn't. I thought they were pretty good about that. Because you don't see wild animals do that hardly ever either.
Enable wandering.
I built the feeding trough. It's in this little corner over here by itself.
We're going to set the trikes and the stego to wander. Those are the experimental animals.
Where's this other dog that's alpha buffing you?
Okay, yeah, feeding trough.
Sweet. I will, oh, there's dogs. What level dogs are you? 25 and,
Is there a way to tone down the fog?
nope.
No.
It's every other day. It's so
It's
annoying.
like every other day, yeah. Yeah.
You just got to replace the fog texture with a perfectly empty texture. And,
replace the fog texture.
Right.
there you go. It'll work.
It's a camera filter. Yeah.
Should break the tether.
Where is the other?
Did you switch Banshee and Storm, Garrett, for some reason?
What, their names?
I had Storm at my place and Banshee's at yours.
Oh, you mean you did while you were out? But I mean,
Maybe I did. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I had Storm. But
I have mostly been using Storm since that was a really high level one that I tamed.
Okay.
Like, I'm pretty sure Banshee's the one that... Maybe... Oh, I guess I tamed both of them. I guess I would... Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was just leaving the Lobby with you. I can definitely try and get us some more high-level ones, though. That's fine. Where is this dog?
I've been using Storm and I didn't even realize it.
No, that's fine. Storm has great carry weight. I guess I was just kind of assuming. I had forgotten that I guess I had tamed both of them, because yeah, I did do the X-Men naming theme. And was thinking you were working more like Jesse, where you were using the stuff that you tamed yourself. Come here, pupper. There we go.
Panning as fast as fuck still.
We're gonna go on a little ride here, quite so. It's flint.
Alright, I was going to get meat and raise those babies, but then there was a dog by the Wacky Shack, so now I'm petting poochers.
What the fuck?
Yep.
At the Wacky Shack.
I was gonna rename it the Woohoo Shack, but wouldn't. But turns out I didn't need it for breeding, so there's no unauthorized breeding on my island. I was gonna say Jurassic Park, but clearly this isn't. Our fencing system is in shambles.
There's no unauthorized breeding at Jurassic Park except for all the unauthorized breeding at Jurassic Park.
That is acceptable, unauthorized breeding.
You know, I don't know what they were thinking there. No unauthorized breeding? Like, how are they going to get the couples in?
Yep. You know that there's a thought. Like, is there a is there a Jurassic Park out there that, like, or no, actually in the canon, do you think there's any employees, any scientists back then who had a breeding kink that are like, fuck Hammond, me and this fucking this female scientist are totally gonna do some cream pies, and then they mock Hammond during it.
That's not where I thought you were going with it.
Yeah.
That's like, fuck Hammond, we're gonna set up like a wank booth, but with dinosaurs.
No. I'm saying like a couple of scientists decide that they're gonna pull a Jesse's favorite TV couple. They're gonna pull a Jim and Pam.
Ah, the hatred
Start a relationship.
deep within me. saw a Reddit post today about how The Office is terrible or something. It made me happy. Deep inside.
Okay.
Like The Office is the worst thing to happen to American comedy.
Jesus.
That's a pretty bold statement.
Right?
The point they were making was that, like, in reference to a bunch of just, oh, let's do what The Office did type shit, and just the influence it has on other stuff.
I mean, you can also blame Seinfeld for those exact same reasons. And
Yeah,
I
you-
historically do not like Seinfeld, but I acknowledge like that it is a quality show. It's just not my type of humor. So
I was
Mine
never
either.
big on Seinfeld either.
No, the concept never really.
a show about nothing.
it's a show about people's quirks. That's 100% what it's always been about.
Same with Always Sunny. Like
Whoa. Back the fuck
Oh
up.
no.
Whoa.
some shit is way too cynical
Whoa.
for me.
No, Always Sunny is a pristine, beautiful piece of comedy.
No, Always Sunny is just as it did the same thing as Seinfeld and The Office. Like it created a lot
Not
of
The
follow the
Office.
leader.
I know.
But Seinfeld is basically.
I'm talking.
Always
follow
Sunny
the
is like the escalation of Seinfeld.
Before
Well,
we get
yeah,
into
with
this
the
topic of TV shows, does anybody have any narcotics that I can use?
If nobody else does, I have a fuckload out at the beach, or not beach house, but at the fishing
I have
compound.
no idea how many
I've
times
got
I've been asked that.
some. Like, how much do you need?
I was just curious. That's all.
I've got like 70 or something prepared.
Yeah, I might need to take the Bronto or somebody out to get some narco berries.
Yeah, I just farmed 600 narcos on the Iggy, actually.
Hey, it's raining. That means a free canteen refill.
Alright, so he's a little redundant now that we're to refrigerator, but we do have a dog.
Doge.
Big wheel.
Oh.
Actually, it's...
Okay, where'd the other train go? Oh, there he is. Ralph is still up on the cliff. I mean, he's roaming around the edges here. He hasn't fallen off yet.
Oh, like that. You rarely see wild dinosaurs actually go off cliffs. Like it usually happens because they're fleeing or attacking something. Like it happens once in a while, but it's rare. That's the whole thing. So it's going to be the same way with your wandering
The
tanks.
trikes are breeding. Fine.
Oh yeah, so the enable wander breeding does still work. It's just also not necessary anymore.
Like natural breeding.
Yes. All right, you said you have the
For
feeding
Site
trough
B
set up.
mode.
Site B
Oh,
mode,
we did
engage.
You did take
Oh,
a Sega, so I'll just use that.
okay, just a heads up, Sparkle.
Yeah.
The feeding trough doesn't quite reach the air conditioners. So for anybody, if you do hatch a baby, well, at first you have to hand feed it. So you just have to have the whatever it's going to eat in your inventory. But then eventually you can it'll just eat off a feeding trough because it starts off as I think like hatchling, then it goes to juvenile or like adolescent juvenile. But the point is, only hatchlings can only be hand fed. I should have the rates high enough where that's not an issue, but we'll find out. Oh, and I gotta thank you, Eric Misawa did a great job helping me kill some alphas the other day.
That's good. That's great. That's good to hear.
Yep, and he had a hell of a time doing. Oh, I was gonna ask you. I assume the name is a New Japan reference, but is that? I guess
All Japan, but
all
he's
Japan. Okay,
he's a famous Japanese wrestler, yeah, from the 90s.
gotcha. That much I figured it had to be something like.
His gear is the same color as Misawa is.
Mhm.
That's where the name comes from.
Gotcha. Yeah, I remember you
color.
remembering what Misawa's colors were and stuff like that. So I assumed that was the
Shit.
case. Didn't know for sure.
Eddie Kingston's always like shouting them out and stuff.
Gotcha. Alright, well, I am going to use him right now because he is the easiest to grab theropod around here, and I'm going to eat these Brontos.
Alright.
Learning the Stego's new like mode ability thing. That's interesting.
They have a new mode? What's that?
You have to trigger there's a combat mode, there's a harvest mode, there's a
Oh, Stegos. Yeah, that's right. Part of their TLC.
Oh, I learned
There's
to
a
do
defensive
barrel rolls
mode.
on Pteranodons.
You learn to, or how do you do?
I learned to it. I learned it.
Yep.
Like recently. I didn't know. I had no idea.
Yeah, they burn a lot of stamina.
Yes, they do, but it's damn cool.
It is very cool, and it's very good for damage. It used to be a lot more. You could just spam it a lot more, but they've been nerfed to hell because that's how people PvP'd for a long time.
Okay.
Speaking of, but yes, it is fun, Jesse. If you ever want to try it, make sure Tronon do a barrel roll. It's super fun, but it'll ground your ass very quickly.
Okay.
But that's not the point. The point was,
All right.
one of your commentators I seen on one of the videos. Like, that's one thing you gotta remember for us, man, is if me or Eric doesn't see it on the Mind for Madness uploads,
Sure.
like, if people are asking about stuff. Suffice to say, I don't think any of us here want anything to do with true blue official PvP.
oh no.
Nope.
We are filthy casuals. We don't even want PvE.
Jesse might, but
I don't know.
I tend not to like PvP in games where it takes a lot of individual investment to like do it, and you lose
Yep.
shit,
okay.
and
yeah,
that just frustrates me. So.
that's my feeling too. Yeah.
Yeah,
this
no,
is
this-
awkward being inside Pigeon like this.
I've hated that kind of PvE since whatchamacallit, Phantasy Star Online,
Like stakes is good, but not stakes if it leads to like getting trolled. That kind
which
of
is
shit.
100% what them motherfuckers do in this game.
Right, and in like all survival PvP games, it's like universal. Those games are built from like the ground up to like cause conflict and problems.
And then you have games like this that embrace the ever-loving fuck out of it by putting in handcuffs and
Oh, no.
Oh my
hoods and chairs and narcotics working on people as well, and not just dinosaurs. So you can essentially perpetually put a captive in a state where the only way for them to leave is to literally quit out of the game. And then every time they log back into that server and that character, they will literally be stuck in the same place that they always were. Like,
Oh,
you
man,
can
these
capture a
fucking
person's
narco berries are gonna
character.
spoil? What the fuck? Damn it.
Yeah, everything spoils, man.
I
Well,
guess I
everything.
harvested too many. I wasn't able to use them in time.
Yeah, bro.
Wait, how many spoiled? Like, what are you doing with
I
them?
grabbed about 600 to make narco, and about 100 are gonna rot.
Oh.
It shouldn't be that many.
Well,
Like,
that's
some of 'em,
what's
yeah.
happening.
Are you actively grinding them right now?
They're actively in the thing being converted. Oh wait, now the thing just went back up. I don't understand. Oh, that was like
Yeah,
a bar
I
for
don't understand
one.
what's going on.
Oh,
I just
maybe there was a couple of old narco berries, so I was only seeing the timer for the old ones that were left over
Hmm.
in the thing. I don't know.
Oh yeah, you can game the system like that.
That's weird.
Yeah, remember how there was the trick that I showed you guys for spoiling meat intentionally early game when you need it kind of thing. Alternatively to that, you can save a stack of stuff if you say have multiple, and say like, okay, perfect example right now. In the fridge, there's the fresh raw meat that I just harvested. Or sorry, in the trough there's fresh raw meat. In the fridge was a bunch of stacks of raw meat that have 5 minutes left on their expiration. Less than that if I put them in. If I were to take all the big stacks of meat and split them up in my inventory,
Oh, did you
using
tame
the
my
same thing.
Diplo?
Oh, that's why it was being tamed? Yeah,
Right.
I tamed it for you.
Oh, nice. But I split up all the stacks in my inventory, and these are all the ones that have like 90% of their bar, and I transfer the ones that have less than 10% into my inventory, they get folded into the stacks that have 90% of their bar, essentially saving their expiration. It's not an easy trick to just pull off. I mean, if you know what you're doing, it's fine. It's the same as spoiling meat intentionally. But yes, the point is, Jesse, you can 100% game the system to salvage things to keep them from expiring when they have stacks. You can't do that with Prime because Prime does not stack without mods. And yes, you could do the same thing with narco berries if you really, really wanted to save them. But there should never be a scenario where you need to save them.
Yeah, it was probably just a couple that were left over because there weren't enough to make a thing.
But why did you think that 600 or so were going to expire?
Because
That's throwing...
I had a whole stack, and that was the timer that the stack showed. But then the
Oh!
timer ended, and the stack went down by 1, and then the timer was full again.
Yes, that is how stack expirations work. You only lose one.
Ah.
You never lose like a whole fucking thing.
Oh, okay. I get you.
Now I see where you were getting thrown off. Speaking of that, though, I'm actually saving
Where the
some
fuck's the other Dipple that was here? Damn.
Prime right now. Sweet. Just salvaged like four stacks of Prime that were going to expire, so I was literally going to use 4 Prime, but I just saved them by turning their expiration time from like a couple minutes to a few hours. Completely pointless to be truthful and honest, but it's a fun little trick. But I am going to hatch those eggs if anybody wants to come check that out.
I think I will.
And I'm going to, well, let's wait till day. Let me do one thing. Anybody have chitin? I am going to ask for anybody to just grab chitin.
I have very little, so I've been holding onto it for my dude.
Just grab what you got. Oh wait, never mind. I just found like 200 in the. We're good. We're fine.
Yeah, I've got like 30, so.
Okay.
Yeah, I found a big stack in the chem bench, which I think I put most of there. I'm pretty sure that these guys will eat raw meat because I think they made that pretty across the board. Just herbivores eat berries or veggies, and anything that's carnivorous largely eats raw meat. I think they can only eat raw meat right away. And I'm pretty sure it has to be in your 0 slot because you have to hand feed it to them. I don't think Poochie was a girl though. I maybe should rename this. No. Trying to think of famous. Wait, you know what? There. We're going to the Pokemon name. That's fine. But the cool thing with the dogs is they are walking preserving bins, basically, except for the making jerky part. But if I'm not mistaken, they have. Well, let's see if it's built in. Let's, like, for instance, 7 minutes on this, 28 minutes there. In here, that is 20. Okay. Yes, they have a saddle for the dogs that turns them into basically a fridge. It's kind of nice. How everybody got their game up? I guess I can just do this now.
Go ahead.
Alright, but yeah, we'll show you. So, go over here. Always make damn sure you are dropping the eggs and not consuming them. Oh wait, what? We don't need the narcos, we're good. Not the hand feeding I was talking about. Sorry. just in your 0 slot, the same way you would feed a tame. Alright. So the hatching will be soon, and they're gonna be tiny. Super fucking tiny. Like, God damn it. Okay, I have to pick up this other egg because I can't. There we go. It is imprinted. Okay, the hand feeding was just by putting it in there. Oh no.
Did they follow through the foundation?
No, it's fine.
Sorry.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Oh, Jesus, you're gonna kill him doing that. They don't have much health. This thing has 22 health,
Okay.
man.
Oh man, I didn't think I hit it. All right. That was
Well,
the
they
accident.
got it out of the ground.
Yeah.
Prone.
Huh, I can't even see its inventory. Or, I mean, I can see its inventory, but I can't put anything in it. Did they change something with babies, or are these guys just raised differently?
Maybe they just can't carry it.
Well, they should still have slots. It has weight. Right? Oh, I guess it said 0 weight, but as long as it doesn't die first. Let me...
Can I feed it somehow?
No, it's not letting us feed right now is the weird thing. Let me get in the range of the... Oh, as babies they won't eat from a food trough though, but... Let me make sure it gets in the... Because this is right where the line for the food trough basically is somewhere over here.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, little guy. But yeah, keep your keep OSHA alive, Jesse, because that thing is fucking precious to us now.
Was it the last of the original wave?
Yep.
How ironic that the OSHA would be the one that survives.
A little bit, yeah. Yeah, this is so odd. I guess.
Ooh,
Is it just something?
That's interesting. Nothing that relates to us right now, but that is a very interesting thing they added in the new map.
Wants care in 4 hours.
Yeah, that's a cuddle thing.
Okay.
Where you'll just get a prompt of it. It wants to say, go on a walk, or it wants to be fed something, and it'll tell you what it wants to be fed. Or it'll just cuddle or walk or feeding. I think that's mostly what the varieties are. Oh, when once you have it tamed. Okay, nope, they're not. Interesting. I can't access its inventory, so I can't feed this thing, but its food is dropping. That is concerning.
Where'd you put that chitin? Or are you carrying all of it?
No,
I'm only carrying some of it. I'll put it back in here because I don't.
I can access his inventory, but I can't.
No, what
Yeah.
am I doing? I'm fucking dumb.
Yeah, you can't do anything with them right now. That's so odd, though. I don't... Okay, well, I'm going to start the next one, too, here. Because the next one was almost ready to go. That's good. This one will be ready in a few seconds. But yeah, if it pops up close enough to you, just press E to make it part of our tribe, because otherwise it comes out red. Like, it's just... It'll behave as if wild. Ooh, that's a good level on that one. Nice. Okay, this one is still baby. They stay baby until around 10%, if I remember right.
Yeah.
But yeah, babies of things that aren't these little guys like this, however, is how you tame Troodons, is the best way to do it.
Okay.
You catch yourself a Troodon, throw it in, like, a taming pen, or well, with Troodons, it's more of a fucking slaughter pit. And then you hatch baby, like, your highest thing that you got. So, like, the best way to tame Troodons is hatching baby Gigas. And then letting the Troodons eat it.
Oh god.
That should
Like,
be
live. They have to kill it alive.
If they followed modern memes, that would be how you tame a cats.
Oh my.
Okay, well, you got...
I got a grenade blueprint.
Oh, interesting.
Just out of curiosity, where's that blueprint for that one, that long neck? So I can just see how it takes too much to build.
I put it in my forge because that's what I was working on.
Okay, I just want to see how much it takes to.
Alright,
build.
I figured it out. There we go. You can't drag and drop things that it doesn't want to carry, apparently. So when I explicitly... I see, Sparkle, you must have got the chitin actually in its inventory.
Yeah.
I was just trying... So these things won't eat raw meat as babies. That's actually a little bit problematic.
This means
Hopefully
you
they
gotta kill
switch.
some bugs.
Yeah, hopefully they switch to raw meat when they hit... Oh yeah, here we go. Eric, this one back behind you is now a juvenile. This one will eat from a feeding trough. You don't have to be putting it into its inventory. Yeah, these rates are super high. Normally, this takes... Normally, to keep a baby alive, because of how long they're in baby form, you have to be hand-feeding them food fucking constantly. It gets ridiculous. I have spent way too much time in my life tending to the needs of digital babies. Alright, so I am putting some chitin in the feeding trough, and yeah, I should get myself a good frog. Like, Pac-Man's not bad, but I need like a real frog. One that'll tear shit up.
How do you get him to walk over to the trough line?
Whistle follow, or well, get him to follow you.
Oh, okay.
Like for me, I just... There we go. Oh, and when you imprint on them right away, they do follow you. So that one would have came your way. You got to get a good distance away though.
Okay.
Even though they're babies, they obey their normal hitboxes, like follow distance and things like that. So like, say you hatch a baby Giga or Bronto, even though it's pretty big for a baby,
Right.
you have to go quite a ways away from it to make it follow you, because it still acts like, oh, I'm a whole Brontofucking-saurus, and I'm not going to move until you're X distance away from me. Sweet though. Yeah. But we can mostly leave these guys be, since they raise so fast. We don't have to. It's good to keep them safe and alive, but it's not as big a deal as it used to be.
You still have the mammoth, right, ma'am?
Yes, but the beaver is over here now from the beach.
Okay. Okay, we have a beaver.
Yep, and I will wrap things up at my house really soon here. Or maybe not wrap things up, but like get my storage and stuff going, and then we'll... In fact, you know what? Just for... Yeah, I'll bring the mammoth back here. If I need him again during the week, which I'm sure I will, because, like I said, I gotta get storage and everything else online in my area. I'll want that. Fucking Eric. Man, I'm, other than some major security flaws, I am very impressed with how your little base is coming along. I seen you got the the water going. Although, I will tell you, the water works as an AOE. You only needed the one faucet for that many crop plots.
Oh,
No, you went with the logistical and what makes sense kind of thing.
right.
But the watering plants with those works a little more like Minecraft, where one water block keeps like almost a 9-block radius
Oh,
watered.
okay. Okay,
Mhm.
I know that.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, and that's completely reasonable. Yours looks cool, so that's kind of the benefit of it.
Okay.
But it looks nice.
Is there a danger of too much water?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
alright.
And because you built them, like normally the crop plots water themselves with rain, and you don't got to worry about it. But yours are in your house and your building, and you have these on them. What you are perfectly set up for is greenhouse.
Yay, the greenhouse.
Like, well, not like a full greenhouse. I mean, you could if you wanted to, but that's depending on how big you go. It could be a kind of an undertaking. But you can make if you look in your engrams, you can learn greenhouse like ceilings, and you could put glass ceilings above these, and it gives a greenhouse effect to any plants that are like underneath it in a certain radius. And it actually tells you like the percentage of greenhouse effect it's getting, so you can see how effective what you're setting down is. It's kind of nice. So yeah, when you like if you build up some walls here, which I would recommend like some at some point, yeah, put greenhouse walls above these crop plots, and they'll produce much faster. It's very
Okay.
nice.
Definitely something to put Ingram points into. Alright.
What's that?
Oh, I don't have any Ingrams. Well, I have like one greenhouse Ingram so far, so I have to.
Oh, okay.
I think I have some blueprints, but other than that.
Those are good too. Blueprints, I mean, I fucking love blueprints. Another thing we're about ready for, because I can make us the industrial cooker. Yeah, let me grab that Engram cook. Much easier. I mean, the biggest trick to getting industrial cooker is getting the fucking level 89. Because it needs 1,800 metal ingots, but we have an industrial forge now. That's easy.
Sweet. Of course.
So we can do that, and what we can do now, because of our engram woes, we can fix all of that by making a mind wipe tonic. And with the mind wipe tonic, I think I told you guys about that, you will get all your engrams and skill points back. And you can redistribute them as you want back up to the level you're currently at. So, yep, it is super nice. I absolutely need to fucking do that because my dumbass put like 5 points into water, or 4 points, when I meant to put them into oxygen, because we'll be going into the ocean soon, and oxygen increases both your time to stay under and your swim speed.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yep.
And pro tip for the ocean: nothing is your friend. There's things that tolerate you, and then everything else just wants you dead.
Now that is nonsense. That is a bold-faced lie. Ichthyosaurs love you.
They expect food from you, and then just swim away if you don't give it to them.
That is
They're
true.
they're like a cat.
Yeah. You pet the dog, Eric?
Oh no, I haven't.
Oh, you gotta pet the dog. It's like a requirement of any game ever. You gotta pet the dog.
Right?
More true than you know.
Alright, yes, I was gonna do frog stuff now. I think that's my priority. Well, I need to get a legit frog.
Right.
Yeah, to keep these babies fed and breed new generations. Okay, I guess OSHA isn't the most, like, has to stay alive now that these babies are started and growing. Although let's not think about the fact that they have the same parents, and to propagate this line now, what's going to happen?
Got a 140 turtle by my base.
Perfect. Fucking perfect.
I'm taming a 130 right now.
Nice. So yes, Sparkle, I warned them that I haven't told them why we need them, but I've told them we need turtles.
Ah, good. Excellent.
in the half
Yep.
shell.
Most sticks.
Turtle power.
Wait, Kirby's here?
Yeah, I brought him back.
No, I'm at the beach. Are there 2 Kirbys?
Oh. No, I have no idea what's going on there. I did not bring Kirby to the beach.
Jesse's
I brought-
confused.
Kirby back to your house. That's all I
Yeah.
did.
What level? There's a wait. I'm so fucking.
There's 2 Kirby's.
Are there?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know.
See,
How did this
back
happen?
at the base. There should be back at the base Planet Express. That's the Terra I've been leaving back home.
There is Planet Express and a Kirby here.
God damn it! Did we accidentally start duping?
We broke the multiverse.
Yeah, I don't think there was accidentally a second Kirby, right? I think it's the same Kirby. He just is
He's over there now.
spontaneously replicated.
Fine. Spontaneous generation.
Spontaneously change sex in the same-sex environment. We've seen the simulations, Jesse. We know how this could happen.
It's some parthenogenesis. Kirby cloned themselves.
Yeah, quit telling us old news.
Alright, this Kirby will take roughly 10 trank arrows. Cool. That's easy.
No.
Time to
Oh
go.
no.
Not die. No die.
Not that.
I'm kidding.
I found eels.
I jinxed it.
Oh, I hate the eels.
Eels.
Eels. And escalators.
Turtle, where did you go?
Nope, don't want that.
Shark versus crocodile. And the crocodile wins.
Okay, 100%. Where the hell did this turtle go? Oh, there he is.
Oh, that's the deal.
I'm gonna passive everything in your base, Eric. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But I gotta do some turtle shooting, so
I'm already. That's
I don't want everything to freak out and kill the
No,
turtle.
yeah, I get that. That's totally understandable.
Not that it's hard to kite a turtle, but sometimes, you know, the turtle snaps at you.
Screw you, eel. You're trying to shock me.
There we go. Why? Turtle fall down. Oh, still. You got a little further away from your base than I'd like off the flea, but still super easy tame. It'll take all of 20 minutes, but it's going to be... It's 100% a good set and forget tame. They thankfully didn't go for some goofy trope subversion where it's like, we're gonna make turtles have super high torpor drop.
Don't give him ideas.
Let me just hit 60 berries. So I mean, they could do like a variation of soft shell turtles or something like that. Those guys are fucking quick. Like super goddamn fast in the water and still pretty quick. Certainly faster than you'd expect on land. There was a wonderful semi-viral video many years ago of that.
Oh, I'm sure.
All the fetch.
We do gotta... Oh, and you know, I got distracted. Eric, I think you were asking. The dung beetle currently is in Jesse's barn, because I knew it'd
Okay.
have easy access to shit to eat over there.
Okay.
But yeah, we can bring the other one up from the beach and set it in somewhere around your house easy enough.
Mhm.
Oh, did you spot swordfish when you were on the other day? Oh, wait, of course you did.
I did, yeah.
I totally intentionally left swordfish where I did intentionally. That was. I
That
thought
was
that was funny.
100% intention.
Ah,
Not
gator. Why?
I didn't know at the time that you could just hang out on that ledge of the waterfall, chill there.
Fuck, that's a 140 Sarco. What the fuck?
That's a pretty nice crocodile.
Yeah.
Why are you
Dude.
here?
Well, why can't he be there?
Yeah, is there
Because
water
I want the
nearby?
duck. I want the duck he's standing near.
Oh.
And this
you
drop
might-
he's standing near. And I don't have any fucking ammo left to take him.
Yeah, I'd say tame that, and instead of Marta Jr., just name it Marta.
Yeah.
You know, I'm
Or name it
chasing
Hook.
down that para.
You could name it Hook, too.
Send Hook. Okay. Oh, you have some. That's good.
Ah, no. Fuck.
Shot. Thank you.
I'm scared of gators.
What do I do with
Pigeon,
the
get me
dog
out of
beetle?
here.
Do you have the cage?
Yep.
Okay, yep. Just set the cage down somewhere, and then.
Oh, I don't have a cage, but
Oh.
does it have fertilizer in its inventory? Looks like. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait,
oh.
are you back at Beach House?
Oh, I'm at Jesse's. Just seeing what the deal is.
Oh, okay, yeah. You'll want to open its inventory through the cage, and it's a little finicky about that. Like, so you kind of have to like keep moving around and pressing F until it lets you access it.
Okay.
Yes, he has a little bit of fertilizer and a little bit of oil, and we just need to keep feeding him shit.
Okay.
Oh, did we seriously get an we have an accidental egg.
Yay, an egg.
We have a trike egg that's incubating.
Hmm.
It's
That's
at
cute.
74% health, so like at some points it was dying and now it's fine. So Mazel tov, Jesse, you're about to be a grandfather.
Oh my god.
Oh, there's
I
just
will-
scorpions.
I'll grab this for you and throw it in the fridge so it
Okay.
doesn't hatch or die outside of your watch.
It can just hatch or die outside of my watch. It's the circle of life.
It happens sometimes. Don't worry about it too much.
I'm not actually like explicitly trying to breed. I'm just experimenting with dino pathfinding and shit. So, what happened to these fucking Sarco? He's super dead. Who killed you? It's probably a different Sarco.
Wow,
Yeah, you can check the body for its level.
I already ate it.
God,
you already ate it. You didn't even think about it twice. You just did it.
yeah, you also ate a 145 turtle earlier today.
Yep.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
You didn't have to do that at all.
It was a turtle. It was an exquisite item.
That's how it goes.
It was an
Leave
exquisite
my
dish.
pegomastics alone, you little shit. I'll fucking eat you.
And believe me, he will. He's already eaten 2 things already. Alright, there's the cave, I
Where's the
think,
town?
that I want to aggro this guy. Yeah, no, it's not.
Alright.
Well, I'm also at least a little bit curious, so I will
No,
let the
fucking, let me on.
egg
Come on.
hatch.
Come on, George. I'm gonna name it George when I take it.
No,
Don't name
fuck!
these pizzas.
Why is it so hard to get on a flying mount midair? It should be easy. We're both flying.
My favorite thing, fog underwater.
Mm-hmm.
Fog underwater. Everyone says that.
You gotta
'Cause
watch
it
out
is
for
the
the deadly
thing.
water fog.
And it is brilliant because you can see the visibility outlines in the water.
Oh wow, that's adorable.
It's actually kind of hilarious.
Come on,
Oh
nerd.
yeah, the baby trike. Now this, see Jesse, this should have been Ralph, because this is actually a baby trike.
Yeah, I didn't have plan to have a baby trike, so it's Ralph.
I didn't plan
Jr.
to have it, so it's gonna be named Ralph.
Helen pooped on a baby.
I named it Darwin because we're not sure if I'm not gonna give this thing berries. We're just gonna see if it's the taming rate or the baby rate is fast enough that it survives. I'm curious.
Alright.
Some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice I am willing to make.
Right. We need a Farquad in the game somewhere.
Oh, some things never change.
Farquad would be super easy to make in this character creator.
I know.
Are you making charcoal, Jesse?
Not explicitly, but incidentally.
Okay, I was gonna say because your couple of metal is already cooked off.
Nope, just wasting wood.
Yeah, that would take way
Okay,
too
if you just want charcoal, put wood in the industrial. Well, I mean, but if you just need a bunch of it for darts or something, just throw the wood in the industrial forge. You'll have more charcoal than you know what to fucking do with.
Alright, I'll keep it in mind.
Yep. Yeah, if you just need emergency charcoal. Yeah, we have whole ass industrial forge. Jesse has his tiny ass fire stoked over here.
Alright. Is this guy... Yeah, he's trying to make it to me. My little pegomastic swimming after me slowly. Or is he stuck on this rock now?
Alright, now where is this guy? He was just here.
Oh, now you're like in a rock. Okay, there you go. This way, buddy. This way. We'll get out of here yet.
You two are doing great. Oh yeah, this...
Alright. Well, that'll be it for
Our
this
baby-
episode, ARK. Find out what happens to the Triceratops next time.